DTI Sorsogon has established 11 Negosyo centers in the province as of January 8, 2020. Since its introduction in 2014, the centers have already promoted the inclusive growth of MSMEs, creating more job opportunities in the province. One of the successful entrepreneurs in the province is Rowena B. Perez of ROWENA'S Food Products. Rowena B. Perez took the risk to engage in business, having knowledge on how to process food. She started selling in their area and other barangays in Puerto Diaz like pickles, polvoron, molido, and coconut candy. ROWENA'S Food Products was registered on August 18, 2017, located at Barangay Ulag, Puerto Diaz. Aling Rowena, being a small vendor as she would call herself, have not thought that there is more to happen in her business. Assistance poured over in her business as she attended seminars and other activities being conducted by DTI, like skills training, to where she learned how to make turmeric ginger and cassava chips, today's well-known product. With continuous assistance from DTI, like attending trade fairs, not just inside the province but also in OKB and other places. Having a Negosyo center established in 2018 in her municipality opens greater opportunities for her business. She was also a Batch 3 KMME graduate. Also, her products were displayed and sold at Negosyo centers and in other big stores like stores in Gubat area and in Gaisani capital Sorsogon. She was enrolled to packaging and labeling for her cassava chips and coconut candy. This year, 2020, she is planning to have her own production area and continuous marketing of her products and improve the use of e-commerce or social media platform for her business. ROWENA'S Food Products continue succeeding outcomes. Aling Rowena was able to provide additional income for her family, provide for her children's education, where in fact 6 out of her 9 children were able to finish their studies because of her business. Another notable entrepreneur in the province is Mr. Marvin Valladolid of M&E Handicrafts. His journey began year 2013 when he suffered from severe bleeding in his knee because of hemophilia, but that didn't limit his willful heart. He only wanted back then to make a carved heart-shaped design from coconut shell for his wife Ava as a simple birthday gift to her. With only a capitalization of 500 pesos, Marvin started making carved products counting 100 pieces of keychains and sold it all. Miss Andrea Trinidad, hemophilia advocate founder, saw his effort in social media and realized his potential. She recommended Marvin to apply for a micro-enterprises grant from Save One Life. Marvin and Ava also sought help from Sorsogon City Local Government Unit and was awarded 50,000 pesos. Miss Florecita Juneda, an employee of LGU City Social Welfare and Development Office, referred them to the training conducted by the DTI Negosyo Center entitled Skills Training on Cocoa Shell Crafts Making last September 4 to 5, 2018. And it was the turning point of the business. They also were granted business loan amounting to 50,000 pesos from the Pondo sa Pagbabago at Pag-Asenso program of the government. Their business is now registered and are now active exhibitors on trade fairs like OKB and other trade fairs in the region. Another inspiring story is from Miss Aimee Orense Balaoro of Irusin, Sorsogon. Miss Aimee Orense Balaoro is the owner of SAYONG'S Delight Food Manufacturing. Miss Aimee started her love in peanut butter making unexpectedly when his youngest son tasted the peanut butter from their neighbor and promised him that he'll make one for him. Decided to pursue in food processing business, Miss Aimee went to the Department of Trade and Industry, Negosyo Center Irusin, to register her business and ask for assistance. Negosyo Center assisted SAYONG'S Delight's Food Manufacturing to have its own brand and invited to various NC trainings and seminars, one of which is skills training on peanut-based food processing, costing and pricing last February 19 to 20, 2019, and seminar on strategic marketing last March 14, 2019. She also attended trainings and workshops in other agencies and organizations. Through the help of the DTI and other government agencies, SAYONG'S Delight's Food Manufacturing was assisted in its promotion and development of her products. Miss Amy Balaoro, a former housewife of 6 years, believes that the odds is favoring on her now. She didn't expect that her love for his son leads her in engaging in food processing business. With the support of the DTI, she foresees the business to grow continuously and innovatively. She believes that this business is one of her, and she stated that one of the raw materials has a lot of innovation. You just need to be creative and have a wider imagination. Another entrepreneur from Castilla Sorsogon is Miss Jeanette Reliora of Jeanette Food Products. Miss Jeanette Reliora never planned to go into food processing industry. Her main source of income before involvement with DTI was selling or retailing farm produce like vegetables, root crops, and the likes. When NC Castilla was established in mid-2017, trainings and seminars started to catch her attention and fuel her entrepreneurial curiosity. She then gave in to that curiosity and with a little persuasion from a close friend, attended training on root crop-based food processing. One thing led to another, and before she had full realization of her venture, she was already fully engaged in processing pili and cassava products. She was still selling farm produce during market days, but most of her time were already being spent on processing pili and root crops, improving her products' packaging for better marketability, and attending DTI-initiated trainings and seminars. In the span of just 1 year, Jeanette's food products can already be seen and bought on trade fairs like the annual Orgullo Can Bicol Trade Fair in SM Mega Mall and Kasangayahan Trade Fair in Sorsogon. Her products were not just a spur-of-the-moment purchase. Advance orders were already coming in, especially her cassava chips. As Jeanette said herself, she never really expected to be where she is now. Because of DTI, she learned that engaging in business is not just a wing-it kind of deal. She said that gradual acquisition of knowledge and skills were the key components of her success. This made possible through DTI. Another promising entrepreneur from Pilar Sorsogon is Mr. Rolando M. Montion of Montion's Handicraft. Mr. Rolando M. Montion is a local of Barangay Kumapo-Kapo, Pilar Sorsogon. He's the owner of the enterprise. Rolando uses nito vines to make plates, lampshades, baskets, tables, chairs, among others. He started weaving nito in 2008, but his business was only registered last year through the assistance of DTI. Eventually, the Negosyo Center noticed his humble business and helped him further develop it to take commercial scale. With the establishment of Pilar Negosyo Center in 2018, Monchoan's Handicrafts has become a recipient of various interventions like seminars and trainings on entrepreneurial mindsetting, product development, costing and pricing, and financial management, to name a few. He also involved himself in marketing activities such as selling missions and local trade fairs. Mr. Rolando is also currently a mentee of the Kapatid Mentor Me program of DTI in Sorsogon. More so, Mr. Monchon not only to improve his family's living condition, but also entrust in creating jobs to help flourish the society. He is truly an inspiration among local entrepreneurs in the municipality. He helped in job generation, providing employment opportunities in his barangay. We also have Engineer Domingo Escobar of PENAFRANCIA Agri-Farm Development Enterprises. Engineer Domingo Escobar retired from his line of work to go full-time into farming. One of his accomplishments is his business, PENAFRANCIA Agri-Farm Development Enterprises, with his focus product, virgin coconut oil, dietary supplement. But for the meantime, the production is currently on hold due to high volume of inventory, and by year 2020, he will be changing its label. He also currently applied IPO directly at Legazpi office for his business, but changed the business name into Estanza because PENAFRANCIA Agri-Farm Development Enterprises is not available. In the year 2019, he opened his farm Estanza. He's currently developing his farm into eco-farm business to provide raw materials for his VCO dietary supplements. One of the significant help that the Negosyo Center gave him was to gather information and help him through seminars, especially on the entrepreneurship aspect, specifically on how to properly sell the products. This year, 2020, he plans to start the production of VCO dietary supplement after the labeling is finished and is waiting for the requirements he needs to enter his product into different malls.